To suffer without complaint is the only lesson we have to learn in this life. The fishermen know that the sea is dangerous and the storm terrible, but they have never found these dangers sufficient reason for remaining ashore. But then, in spite of us and without our permission, there comes at last an end to the bitter frosts. One morning the wind turns, and there is a thaw, and so I must still have faith. If you end up falling in love with someone, it's because of them. If you end up hating someone, it's because of you. Everyone who works with love and with intelligence finds in the very sincerity of his love for nature and art a kind of armor against opinions of others. If I am worth anything later, I am worth something now. For wheat is wheat, even if people think it is grass in the beginning. The only time I feel alive is when I am painting. It is only too true that a lot of artists are mentally ill. It's a life which, to put it mildly, makes one an outsider. I'm all right when I completely immerse myself in work, but always remain half crazy. The beginning is perhaps more difficult than anything else, but keep heart. It will turn out all right. Love many things, for therein lies the true strength, and whosoever loves much, performs much, and can accomplish much, and what is done in love is done well. I tried to express through red and green the terrible passions of humanity. To stick to the present and not let it pass without drawing some profit from it, that's what I think duty is. If you like and believe in what you are watching and want to continue to hear more positive messages, please support my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Do you recall why Van Gogh uses greens and reds? Makes me wonder how he really felt about this fella. Is it just me, or is he looking down on us? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Let us persevere, as far as we can rather today than tomorrow. Love is eternal. The aspect may change, but not the essence. Love makes one calmer about many things, and that way, one is more fit for one's work. Let us keep courage and try to be patient and gentle, and let us not mind being eccentric, and make distinctions between good and evil. I experience a period of frightening clarity in those moments when nature is so beautiful. Painting is like having a bad mistress who spends and spends, and it's never enough. I tell myself that even if a tolerable study comes out of it from time to time, it would have been cheaper to buy it from somebody else. It is not the language of painters, but the language of nature which one should listen to, for reality is more important than the feelings for pictures. You can't be at the pole and the equator at the same time. You must choose your own line, as I hope to do, and it will probably be color. Many painters are afraid of the blank canvas, but the blank canvas is afraid of the truly passionate painter who dares and who has once broken the spell of "you can't." The more ugly, older, more cantankerous, more ill and poorer I become, the more I try to make amends by making my colors more vibrant, more balanced and beaming. I am always in the hope to express the love of two lovers by a marriage of two complementary colors, colors which marry each other, complement each other. If I were to think of and dwell on disastrous possibilities, I could do nothing. I throw myself headlong into my work and come up again, with my studies. You can feel the stars and the infinity of the sky, since life, in spite of everything, is like a dream. I believe it is one's duty to paint the rich, magnificent aspects of nature. We need gaiety and happiness, hope and love. A weaver who has to direct and to interweave a great many little threads has no time to philosophize about it, but rather he is so absorbed in his work that he doesn't think, but acts, and he feels how things must go more than he can explain it. The thing has already taken form in my mind before I start it. The first attempts are always absolutely unbearable. I say this because I want you to know that if you see something worthwhile in what I am doing, it is not by accident, but because of real direction and purpose. Even the knowledge of my own fallibility cannot keep me from making mistakes. When I fall, I get up again. It's very sad to think that a mind as wise and lovely as Vincent's, one that seemed to understand the pathway to finding strength, beauty, and courage in his art, couldn't apply it to his inner self as well. In the end, he was ultimately consumed by his own sorrow.